Greetings from the NVC Memorial Hall. This is Walt Tanimoto, the current NVC Commander. Welcome on this cool December day here in Seattle, Washington. To my left, I'd like to introduce Colonel Stan Seo. Colonel Seo recently and his unit, the 122nd, deployed to Afghanistan and came back this year on a one-year deployment. Stan is also a life member of the NVC, and for those who don't know, he's also a captain in the King County Sheriff's Department. From this point, I want to give it over to Stan and to Keith. Stan, it's all yours.
Well, thank you very much. Keith, thank you very much.
Yeah.
So, again, my name is Stan Seo, life member with the NVC, but also a proud recipient of the love and support that the NVC showed me. Keith, Walt, and everybody else, thank you very much for your support. I wanted to present a small token of myself and my unit's appreciation. Our soldiers really appreciated the packages that came, especially during this time of year right now, Christmas. Mm-hmm. It was very important for those soldiers to see that, understand that they have the support back home, but also, just to get that little taste of home from back in Washington. I mean, I know we were corresponding back and forth. Mm-hmm. Hey, what did the guys want? And when you're deployed, and I think you remember when you were deployed, mm-hmm. It's like anything, something, But we, as a unit and an organization, really appreciated it. We were spread out across Iraq, Syria, Kuwait, Afghanistan, all over Afghanistan actually, mm-hmm. And mail was precious, and the support you showed us was extremely valued and appreciated. So I would like to present a small token of my appreciation or my unit's appreciation to the NVC, and then I have two separate things for yourself that I'll have to go get real quick.
Okay.
But so this. Sorry.
That's all right.
So I don't know if we can see this, but this is a memorial plaque for the 120 from the 122nd to the Nisei Veterans Committee. I don't know. I can't read it, but could one of you read it, please?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead, Walt.
Thank you for your support from the soldiers of the 122nd Public Affairs during Operations Resolute Support, Freedom Sentinel, and Inherent Resolve 2019-2020 Nisei Veterans. And it's got the flags on the bottom, as you can see.
So, kind of to explain this, so obviously you have the country of Iraq, the country of Afghanistan, the flags of both Iraq and Afghanistan, as well as the U.S. flag and the Washington State flag, because we are the Washington Army National Guard. It's very important. But also, this flag was flown in Kabul, Afghanistan.
Oh, wow.
So we hoisted it up at my forward operating base, HKIA. And so, again, I just want to thank you and the members for all this support.
Well, thank you very much, Colonel.
Thanks. Thanks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then I wanted to also provide you two, I'm going to go off camera.
Okay.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
Here, let me put it up here. Sorry, 442 guys. Here we go.
Oh. Uh-oh.
So, first of all, these are called pakuls. And it has made in, it's in Dari, or Pashtu. No, it's Dari. But it's made in Afghanistan, essentially. It's 100% wool. But these pakuls are very warm, and what you'll see, if you see them, what you'll recognize is the fact that these are kind of mujahideen-looking kind of hats.
Uh-huh.
But this is traditional and worn in Afghanistan. It's worn a little forward on the head and canted to one side or the other.
Sort of like a beret.
Sort of like a beret.
Yeah.
But very, very
Thank you.
nice.
Thank you.
And it's just a little something from Afghanistan. Again, it's 100% wool.
Uh-huh.
It actually keeps you super warm.
Is there a front or a back?
No, not really.
You just
pop it on your
pop
head.
it on your head, huh?
Yep. and then you just kind of roll it, and you can have it a little forward, like I said, and kind of cant it to the side, and you look exactly like a Mujahideen guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
This is a formal wear. This is called a chapa.
We'll give
And
that
so
to
this
the
goes
boss.
to the commander.
That's
Actually,
right.
we'll just
Goes to the commander. But this is called a chapa. And it is, you'll see former President Hamid Karzai wear these in formal events. It's primarily a Pashtu type thing, but the Tajiks also have adopted it, as well as most of the rest of the cultures across Afghanistan. But it's kind of a formal ceremonial type garb that's worn by dignitaries and leaders, especially when they're having what's called a large meeting, a jirga, is what it would be. And so when they jirga, the leaders of the tribes, the leaders of the various political groups all wear these types of bright-colored chapas,
Oh, wow.
as well as their
pretty
pakul,
cool.
and a couple other things typically. And I just wanted to say thank you very much.
Very
Thank you
cool.
very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Stan.
One little story. So I just want to tell the NVC that the NVC was better than the U.S. Army supply system. We got an SOS message from Sergeant Tijin, who was over in Western Afghanistan. It's called a place called Herat in Camp Arena, and his boots were failing him.
Camp Arena.
Camp Arena.
That's familiar.
And so he's like, hey, my boots are failing. I don't know what to do. We tried to work the supply system with the U.S. Army. That failed immediately, unfortunately. And so I sent an SOS out to the NVC, and the NVC beat the U.S. Army supply system. And the boots from Seattle, Washington to Herat, Afghanistan beat the U.S. Army supply system by well over a month. I think the story was, a month after the boots got there, we got a response to an email, and they said, yes, we're working on it.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Yeah. But anyways, again, gentlemen, I just want to say thanks very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your
Yeah,
service
thank you
over
very much
there.
for your service, too.
Yeah.
Keith, do you want to say anything?
You know, I just want to mention the reason I'm up here with these fellas. I mean, these guys are the bosses, but Mary Ann and I kind of took the responsibility of sending out the packages to the 122nd while they were deployed in Afghanistan, Iraq, and all, other places as well. But to send out 26 packages, I believe that's what it was. When I would roll up to our local post office in Georgetown, the postal clerks that were processing the packages actually looked forward to our visits because it was something that they felt really honored to do. They understood where the packages were going. They understood how important the packages were from home to our soldiers overseas, and I think the big thing of this whole story is that we need to remember that we have troops all over the world. Things just don't stop at our border. It's important for us to recognize their sacrifices and their service to the country. And especially, as Stan said, this time of the year, it's so important. If I could have figured out how to get Christmas trees to these guys over there, I would have. I mean, we did. We tried to get small little trees, but you only have, the box is only so big. And, I reflect back when I was in Vietnam in 1968. Somehow we did get a Christmas tree for our bunker. I don't know how we got it, who sent it, or whatever, but it just kind of made such an impact on myself that I just want to make sure that our troops understand that they aren't forgotten and they're appreciated. So, I'm glad most of the packages got to where they were going to go. We still got a few back that were returned to sender, but for the most part, I think it was pretty successful.
I was very successful. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You're very welcome. I tell you, from my deployment, receiving a Christmas tree from Washington State, albeit fake, it was a big morale booster. I would tell you that we were all feeling the get-home-itis by December of my deployment, and having that tree come in with a bunch of Christmas decorations and treats boosted everyone's morale. Well, on behalf of the NVC, I want to say, Colonel Seo, welcome back home, and
Thank you very
the
much.
122nd.
Stan, welcome home.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, gentlemen.
And signing off for this show, or this video. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.